Okay, so as you're looking at this page of my website on Proof It Works, all the testimonies and detailed case studies that were, generously written and sent in from different participants of the workshop, I just really, just to clarify things, as much as I'd love to take the credit for these results, because the testimonies are obviously written to, show that my program works, that the Power of Choice program works, but I want to be really clear that actually the workshop partners, the people that actually gave the testimonies, are the real reason the program works. They're the real heroes, if you would. The program works because it's community-based and it's designed to create a healthy habits community within your school with the right key participant leaders supporting it that are adults. And so how that works is, it's very specific. I've had a background. I used to be a corporate recruiter for I think about 20 years, owned my own headhunting firm, the Executive Network, for over 10 years. And so I'm really skilled and have expertise in the selection process. So that's what we do here. We help you by giving you an email with a video link and or an audio link that you send out to all your staff in your school. All your staff, guidance counselors, teachers, bus drivers, the pastor, reverend, receptionist, just anybody that's an adult that's part of your school community that the kids are familiar with to any degree. And what this email is, it's an invitation for people to be considered to be accepted as a participant leader in this program. And there's some criteria that must be met. Number one is the people that want to be part of this have to be willing to be part of this because they primarily want to learn how to develop healthy habits of their own. They actually want to actively be part of this program to break a bad habit that they have. It really doesn't work to have adults in this program that are just doing it because they're told they should, because they're the guidance counselor, or because they're the student success worker, or because they happen to have the job function that seems to make sense that they should be, leading this program, facilitating this program for the 28 days after I'm gone. It just doesn't work that way. It has to be the power of choice. The kids are given the power to choose freely through every step of the way, except for the assembly presentation. They have to be at the assembly presentation. Then they get a choice if they want to go to the 1 hour How to Break a Bad Habit seminar. And then after being at that seminar, the kids that are in that seminar get a further choice to be part of the 2.5 hour action plan community-based workshop where they actually set promises, they set realistic, achievable goals, and they write them down, and they have a buddy, and they're part of a team, and they're part of a bigger community. So I almost lost my train of thought there. It's really important that the adults in your school have the same choice whether or not to participate in this program or not. It just doesn't work if they're forced into it, because what happens is they don't actually follow through on doing the program after the next 28 days. The kids watch them not doing the program, or worse, sometimes the adults, believe it or not, actually lie and pretend that they're doing the stuff that the kids are doing when they're not. I've seen it happen, and it's just disastrous. The program just doesn't work. Kids are smart, as you know. So what happens is, we put out an invitation to all the adults that are part of your school community that the kids are familiar with, and then out of that they watch the video, they read the email, and or they listen to the audio, and then they say, wow, this sounds like an exciting program that I'd like to be part of to apply to my own life. And then what happens is those people step forward, and then you will field them to our office, and we'll have a little short interview with them to make sure they are the right fit for being a participant in this program and for leading some of the group meetings, and that they're fully aware of how this program works and that it is the right fit. And then once we get the right partners on board, these kind of miraculous results that you've seen on the website so far are totally possible. In fact, they're predictable. But the whole key to this program working is not me. All the miracles that happen in this program, those testimonies you read, those testimonies came in after the 28 days were up, where they could actually measure some results. So I'm just going back. There might be the odd testimony there that it was like not the 28 days up, but you get the idea. These testimonies are real results that occurred after I left. And the reason they occurred is because we had the right adult participants doing the program as equals. So you also have to appreciate that the kids that are attracted to this program, these are the kids with, low self-esteem, very low self-esteem. They're the at-risk kids. They're the bullies. They're the kids that have been bullied. They're, might have addictions, bad habits of all kinds. You can see the type of bad habits they have by seeing my newsletter on this site, the top 12 teen addictions. And you can see 92 different bad habits, from pyromania to drugs to overeating to anorexia to cutting themselves to choking. I mean, the list goes on. These are the kids that are attracted to follow-up portions of my program. And all these kids have a few things in common, and one of them is they truly have decided that there's something wrong with them, even though there isn't. They believe deep down in their gut that there's something wrong with them and that they're inferior to other people. And so these kids don't like being told what to do. Listen, adults don't like to be told what to do. I don't like to be told what to do. But these kids do not want to be a part of a community where they're told what to do and where there's an adult, superior person in the group. This is a program that's based on equality, a community of people, regardless of age, that are part of your school community that want to help themselves and others replace an unwanted habit with healthy habits. So the adults in the program really, if their tendency is to want to fix the kids and try to save the kids and rescue the kids and tell the kids what to do and give them advice and focus all their energy on, trying to fix the kids don't like that. And besides, we're teaching the kids have the tendency to do that too, and when we're like almost addicted to giving advice and fixing other people, whose life don't we have to look at in those moments? Our own. And so the program is about all of us taking a look at our own life and being responsible for making change in our own life. As Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. So the adults in the program, I know I'm emphasizing it too much, the adults in the program have to be willing to change their life and to focus their participation in this program to getting results for themselves and leading by example. So, that's what I had to say about these testimonies. They're not because of me. I mean, I certainly have, I don't want to minimize that, yes, I'm partly responsible for the results, but the real big result, the real people responsible for these kind of results are the participant leaders, and it's absolutely critical that we get the right participant leaders on board in your school, and you allow us to select them. You allow us to interview them after they've decided they're going to be interested. And trust me, people are going to be interested. You send out this email, there are going to be people that want to be part of this program. Sometimes people are fighting over. We've seen as many as 5, 6, 7 people sometimes that were allowed to be part of this program in some schools, because some schools were just so behind it and had the resources to bring in substitute teachers, and really were just so excited about this that they've been able to bring in like numbers of people. So don't be concerned of are we going to find people that want to be part of this program and volunteer their time for a weekly meeting once a week for the next 28 days after I leave. There's going to be no issue. I don't believe we've ever seen it be an issue. There's always someone that wants to do it. So thanks for listening. Thanks for letting me ramble. Bye-bye.